So for the third activity, for the high level readers, the students will create their own short story that is based off of this book, Magnus Chase. And they can do it from any chapter, like at the end of any chapter or the end of the book altogether. You could do it off of the beginning, like off of the very first chapter, like right where the very first chapter ends. You could just take that and create your own short story from that. Your short story will need to be at least 300 words, which means probably 2 paragraphs, possibly 3, depending on how you do it. It can have more than 300 words, and it's simple as with the lower level assignment. You have your paper, you have your pencil, you have the book that you can reference and look back at to get ideas, and even just to decide what you're going to do altogether. So it's not a super hard to understand assignment, but it is an assignment that makes you think. It allows a lot of creativity, which is, in my opinion, a very good thing, but it also, a student has to use their brain. They have to come up with something on their own. They have to write it, and it'll be graded on grammar, how neat they present it. If they look at the book at all, and they don't have to necessarily reference it, but if they don't reference it, they have to bring up something from the book so we know where it's coming from. And so yeah, that's the third activity. To do it, you just start writing. You can, once you get to that stopping point, it'd be smart to read it back over, make sure it makes sense, look back at the book, compare it to the book, make sure that it actually goes from that chapter or wherever you decided to start from, if you might have decided to start at the end, and then they will turn it in.